Every month, we see the same situation. People who enter Spain as tourists fully intending to stay and live here legally, but end up in an irregular situation without having done anything illegal on purpose. The problem is the mistakes they make along the way, often without realizing they are making them. And the dangerous part is that these mistakes usually become visible weeks or months later, when they are much harder to fix. My name is Marta Casarramon, immigration lawyer at Balcells Group, and in this video, I'll show you the 5 most common mistakes that make someone lose the opportunity to obtain residence after entering Spain as a tourist, so you can avoid them. As we explained in another video, entering Spain as a tourist does not give you an automatic right to live in Spain. It simply places you under a short-term stay, with a maximum of 90 days within a 180-day period. From there, depending on the permit you want to apply for, you may be able to submit your application from Spain, or you may be required to return to your home country and apply through the Spanish consulate. This is by far the most common mistake. Many people enter Spain thinking, I'll decide what to do once I'm there. And that's exactly the problem. By the time they decide, they often have already lost valuable weeks out of their 90 days, or they discover that the permit they wanted to apply for cannot be processed from inside Spain. If you do not know which permit you are going to apply for before entering Spain, it is very likely that you will arrive without the documents that permit requires, and without enough time to obtain them. The second most important common mistake is procrastination. Many people arrive with the intention of regularizing their situation, but they keep leaving the process for next week, until they realize they have almost no days of legal stay left. And that is something important. Gathering the required documents, such as certificates, contracts, insurance, apostilles, or short translation, is almost never immediate. If you start preparing everything when you only have a few days left, it is very likely that you will not make it on time. Submitting the application on time is important, but you also need to know which documents are essential for your file to be processed correctly. If you submit your application digitally from Spain, you must provide the documents needed to prove that you meet the basic requirements of the specific permit you are applying for. If an essential document is missing, your application may have problems from the start, or it may even not be admitted for processing. Now, this does not mean that you will always need to have absolutely every document perfect from day one. In some cases, certain documents can be provided during the process. The problem is becoming overconfident. If the immigration office detects that a document, a sworn translation, apostille, or necessary proof is missing, it may send you a request to submit additional documents, and normally you will only have 10 working days to respond. Here is the risk. If you still need to request that document from your country, apostille it, translate it, or wait for it to be sent to you, 10 working days may not be enough. This is why, even if you submit your application on time, you should start requesting and organizing all your documents as soon as possible. It is not just about submitting quickly. It's about submitting with a clear document strategy. This mistake is more serious than many people think. Submitting an application does not mean that you already have an authorization to work. While your file is being processed, in most cases you still cannot legally work. If you start working before having the corresponding authorization, you are not only committing an immigration offense. You may also directly harm the decision on your own application because you are showing that you are not complying with the rules. This is one of the most misunderstood mistakes. Some people believe that if they leave Spain before reaching your 90 days and then come back, the clock resets. But this is not how it works. The limit of 90 days within a 180-day period is calculated across the entire Schengen area, not only based on your last entry. This means that leaving and re-entering does not automatically give you more time. And in many cases, it can create additional suspicion at border control about your true intention when entering as a tourist. If you recognize yourself in any of these mistakes, it is important to know that, in many cases, there may still be time to correct your situation if you act quickly. If you want us to review your specific case and help you define the right strategy before it is too late, you can book a consultation with Balcells Group using the code YouTube10 and get a 10% discount. You will find the link in the video description. What to do if you have already made one of these mistakes? If you have already made one of these mistakes, the worst thing you can do is nothing. Depending on your specific situation, it may be possible to submit your application, provide missing documents on time, or even qualify for another legal route, such as an arraigo, if your irregular stay has already become established. What you should not do is wait for the situation to fix itself, because in immigration law, time is almost never on your side. Entering Spain as a tourist with intention of staying can work perfectly if you avoid these mistakes. If you are in this process right now and want to make sure you do not make any of them, you can contact us at info@balcellsgroup.com. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss anything about immigration, residency, and legal procedures in Spain. See you in the next video.